Laugh me a laugh, grin me a grin, and then you'll know that we can win. With Cannon and Jonesy, everything's rosy, we'll blow the clouds away. We're gonna put on a show, everybody will know, and we can help push life along, 'cause we're original rascals, loving the Arsenal. With Cannon and Jonesy, let's play.
Good evening, you sexy bastards. It's 8:33 p.m. It's Thursday night, and that means one thing and one thing only. The Cannon and Friends show is officially live, kicking. And you know what? I think we're going to have some fun tonight. I think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, if I'm being totally on the show. But before we start, I'm going to do a massive introduction. Debut appearance, first cap. Going to put the first cap on his head to the main man, Darius. How you doing, mate?
Mate, I am unbelievable. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, thanks for having me on. And I think it's going to be absolutely class. I mean, it was almost the perfect start with Chris Palace goal. But, hey, hopefully they get the job done.
Yeah, I just literally put my head up and I realised that it has been disallowed. But, hey-ho, a lot more things to worry about than Crystal Palace at the moment. What I want you guys to do in the chat tonight, by the way, at the start of this show, because we're going to try and promote this show out and we're going to try and be bigger and better every week. What I want you to do, if you're on YouTube, like the stream. If you're on X, give me a repost and add a comment from wherever you're watching, and make sure you share the stream. Okay? So, look, I'm relying on you guys to be able to do that for me. Definitely through YouTube, guys. Get liking and obviously ensure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. But before we do that, I think we'll start with the class of 25. So there you go. There's the class of 25, mate. Absolute legends, every single one of them. But before we go into the main show, just say our good evening. So here we go. Good evening to Catherine. Old Emma Hayes in the house. Hello. Good evening to you. Prudy's in the house. I heard that she ain't gonna guarantee, mate. She's gonna go easy on you tonight.
Sounds about right. Sounds like Prudy. All right, bring it on.
Good evening to the legend, which is G. Oi, Savaloy. Good evening to you. Good evening to Laura, who's in the house. All the girls are in here nice and early. This who else in here? Pete G's in the house. Oi. Good evening, sir, to you. Here we go. Andrew Mayert's in the house as always. Good evening to you, you bloody legend. Good to see you on, mate. Scrolling down, Tesh is in the house. Good evening, mate. Up the Palace. Come on, Palace. Grab them 3 points. Good evening to Annie as well. She's in the house. Good evening to you. Good to see you on. Let's scroll down. Margaret's in the house. Old Thatcher herself. Good evening to you. Here we go. Rosie's in the house. Oi, oi. Who am I buying a watch for this week? Good evening to you, Rosie. Nighty's in the house. Good evening, mate. Good to see you on. Tarek's in the house. Good evening, mate. Good to see you on as well. Will he make the list tonight for a record 13th time? Can it be unlucky for Tarek tonight? Good evening to Julie. Allen's in the house. First timer here. Welcome to the show, Julie. Hope you enjoy. Here we go. Let's scroll down a little bit more and see who we got here. Gav's in the house. Bonjour, everyone. How you doing, Gav? My favourite Chelsea buddy. Oh, Gavy. I'm sure we'll have a little chat tonight at some point, mate. Good to see you on, though, mate. Who else we got in the house? Who else? Martin's in the house from Class 30 Clocks. Good evening to you, sir. Just want to big him up with his USBs. If you've not got his USB, 20 quid, you'll have a lot of cup finals, a lot of season reviews. I'll tell you what, it's been keeping me going the last for 7 days. I was watching the 98-6 season. Can you believe, though, right? 98-6 season, Darius. Arsenal actually played on Boxing Day, and then they played on the 27th. And then they played on the 31st of March, and they played on the 1st of April as well.
Bloody hell. People would have a heart attack if that happened to our current squad.
Exactly. People moaning about it now, mate. It was back like that back then. There you go. Facts, not fiction. And that's what we do on this show. We bring the facts first and fast. Good evening to Regan Baker, who's in the house. Good to see you on, Regan. So Annie's saying someone get Regan out of the chat.
That's Annie's boyfriend.
No, it's all good. How you doing, mate? Oh, absolute legend. How was the old match the other day for you as well, by the way? Not the one on Wednesday, the one on Sunday. Good evening to Tony. How you doing, mate? Good to see you on. Ryan from Detroit Gooners in the house, the absolute legend himself. Good evening, mate. Corey, loads of people in. Hamas is in the house. Good evening, mate, to you. I'll make sure she goes easy on you.
Cheers, Hamas, mate. Appreciate it.
What's going on here? Tottenham are 1-0 up. Wait a minute.
Palace just scored.
1-0 up, but Palace have got a penalty.
Palace just scored, yeah. Scenes. Absolute scenes.
Mate, I don't even know what's going on here, guys. I'm saying hello to you all. Misty O'Fasters in the house. Good evening to you. Bloody hell, it's all going on. On and off the pitch. Let's scroll down. Jonathan Brooks in the house. Hello, sexies. The sexiest postman around. Oh. Mr. Brooks, and the most hardest working postman around, I can tell you that much as well. 1-1, so well done. Jeanette is in the house. Good evening to the legend, which is Jeanette. Evening to you. Look, they're all on for you tonight, mate. They're all on for you tonight. The man turns up, and so do the crowd.
It's going to be a good one. Hope they're ready.
It's going to be a great one, mate. But I'll tell you what we're going to do, mate. We're going to go straight in, okay, to our first segment, which is always our first segment, if we're being totally honest, which is the G Trigger of the Week. So, G Trigger's got a message for you all, guys. So here we go. Let's see what's going on in her mind this week.
Oh, come on, you Gunners. 2 wins in a couple of days. Beat the Chelsea. You know the meme from Alessia with the card. If you know, you know. Done it. Fighting. Hard games. Performances have been a little bit shocking, but we don't care. All that matters is 3 points. And again, last night, we kept going. We got the early goal. We settled. Did we? But we kept going, and that's the most important thing. Bukayo Saka, the boys at the back, what a performance. And thank you to Nottingham Forest as well for stepping it up. And also West Ham, watch this space. Tonight, a brand new guest for El Smuggo. You've met him already, but I'll introduce also Darius. Welcome to the gang, and I hope you were ready for the chat because some people can handle it and some people can't. We'll see. Good night.
There you go, mate. Big statement there. Some people can handle it. Some people can't. What's your thoughts on that one?
Look, you've either got it or you don't. So, hey, I'm here.
I'll tell you what, mate. There seems to be more pressure on you, mate, than there is on the Arsenal team at the moment. And that's saying something.
Crazy. One's 7 points clear and one's not. Mental, innit?
Like that one, mate. Like that one. Keep that going tonight, mate, and you'll do very, very well. Let's go into the comments, see what people are saying. Just a lot more hellos, really. See if anyone else is in here. Good evening to the legend, which is Connor. Good evening, mate. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you on. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Just a bit of general chit chat for the moment being. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into our first main segment of the day, which is one of our favourite guys. You all love it because it's becoming a regular scene now. The parrots coming out to play. So, guys, here he is. Here he is. He's here. He's here. There he is. Oh, top of the perch. Put it on my head, I think. That's what we do. Probably fall off anyway, mate. But, look, mate, let me show you something. Let's get a bit smug now. Come on, look. We've started the show quite minor, I think. But let's have a look at this, mate. What's that at the top of at the top of the hill there?
Oh, it's crazy. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I've got to get your thoughts, mate. I've got to get your thoughts. Last night, yeah, right. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is probably one of the hardest watches that I think I've ever watched, and probably one of the most volatile watches that I've ever watched, mate. It was that tough to watch, yeah, right. Never expected anything in a million years to happen at Man City, which did happen. But how much of a big night is that one, mate?
I think it's massive. I think the last 3 games have been really important for us. I think everyone's been a bit nervous and a bit like, or we might slip up here. But really and truly, like, as long as we keep getting our job done, like, obviously it's nice that, like, City also drop points, but, like, we have to be relying on ourselves. We know the performances haven't been the most sustainable, but, like, just got to try and enjoy the ride, like, and it's so hard to, but, like, we said this the other day, when you're so invested, it is when you watch the nervy 1-0s every week, you're going to give yourself a heart attack every week, but hopefully it's all worth it in the end.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it, mate? Like, there's a big prize at the end of it all, mate, if we can do it. Like, I don't know about you, mate, but see, this is yours gold. Do you know what I mean? Just want to put it out there. Nice big gold trophy. Predictions winner 2 years in a row. I would also say that Smuggo come joint top last week, and I would like to say old Prudster come rock bottom.
Oh dear.
Didn't hear her singing about that one, did you?
Kept that one quiet.
Yeah, she took a bit of a hell of a beating, if I'm being totally honest.
Dear.
G got pulled back on the final furlong for a second time running to finish joint top with 10 points each with yours truly. Catherine just shaded at 9 points. And yeah, as I said, Prudster, thanks for turning up, but yeah, you might as well not have. We've got only 5 points. So that is what happened last week, mate.
So 5 to beat. All right. Yeah.
There you go. Look, the excuses are coming in already. The excuses are coming in. Thought I'd give you guys a chance this week.
Okay. If you say so. Haven't you had 2 bites at the cherry as well, though? Oh. Like,
can't be perfect at everything, or else it would be game over for the rest of you.
Cool.
Oh, I love that. Look how confident he is without us. Well, you know. You can't, you ain't a 2-time champion for nothing. See, you've been grasping. You've been up there thinking, I've done him every time. It's like potting the black ball in before you pot it in, isn't it? It's like that. Oh, it's 2-1 Palace.
Oh, the things you love to see. Oh no, Spursy. Oh, uh-oh. Find it hard to focus here.
Before we talk, good evening to the old Ribbit himself, Kermit's middle fingers in the house. Good evening to you, sir. Good to see you on. Let's talk about Tottenham quickly. Could they go down, mate? Could they go down?
Mate, it started as a joke, but I don't think it's a joke anymore. I mean, look, like before it was like 7 points. And what's it now? Like 1, 2? Like, it's not looking good.
It ain't looking good, mate. And I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you something, right? West Ham Man City is an absolute massive game, mate, right? It's right after the Everton Arsenal game, or the Arsenal Everton game next week. Sorry, guys, topping up a little drink here. At that point, Man City could be 10 points behind, right? And West Ham, night game under the lights. That is a massive game, isn't it, for both West Ham and Man City?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And the thing is, as well, is like, again, West Ham have nothing to lose once again. Like, so, yeah, jokes on Spurs right now.
I do agree with you, mate. I do absolutely agree with you. So there you go. I'm sure you're all buzzing in the chat at the moment. Tottenham 1, Palace 2. It's just a Spursy kind of thing, isn't it, really? But, yeah, got to be honest, you guys. Last 2 watches, Jesus Christ. Is El Smuggo going to actually make it to the last game of the season? That's probably the question that needs to be answered at the moment.
Mate, the mighty Palace, mate. You got to be there. Got to be there and present, surely.
Well, you know, I'm hoping it, mate, to be honest with you, I'm hoping it'll be done before that point, mate, because it's actually little Bobby's birthday. But how brilliant would that be on Bobby's birthday? Arsenal won the Premier League.
Hey, and he's singing North London forever around the room. Hey, that's a
Oh, well, mate, 3-year-old, I'll tell you now, mate, he knows at least 85% of the chorus already.
Mate, that's class. It's probably
That's
more than some of the tourists in the ground, to be fair.
Yeah, factuals there, mate. Let's go into the chat and see what's going down in there. Yeah, Johnny Brooks is loving it. Ha, see you later. Annie's saying going down with a Burnley. Regan copying down with a Burnley. Margaret's saying it's a possibility. Connor's just roaring his heart out. Andy's saying Spurs going down would be hilarious. And Tarek's going to... Well, look at that.
Oh, dear.
Look at that.
Oh.
You just made the list!
There you go, guys. Actually, I think that's absolutely disgraceful, Tarek. He wants to leave an Arsenal-based celebratory Cannon and Friends show to go and see a Spurs guy in Expressions. Now, I get the reason why, but sorry, mate, on the list you go. 13th time now, mate. 13th time on that list.
Game's not done yet.
Exactly.
Post-match, maybe.
Right, what's Catherine saying? 42 games unbeaten for the Arsenal. 42 years since Spurs were last relegated. The details are in the numbers. There you go.
I like numbers, and that's a good bloody stat.
Trained by the main man himself, Andrew. Trained by the main man himself. Yeah, he celebrated it. Tarek, he definitely was brewing that one up, weren't he? Number 13. Definitely lucky 13. Luke Littler needs to win his match against Rock. What is he playing? Is he wrestling, is he? But yeah, there you go. So look, guys, absolute top class week for if you're an Arsenal fan. Maybe not if you're Gav or Reagan, for example. But
yeah, definitely not Regan.
Yeah, sorry, mate. There's a Premier League title race to be basically sorted. So yeah, it's not sorry really. But anyway, we're going to move on, and we're going to go early this week for the Kevin Campbell Cap of the Week. I'm sure, am I right, or is that geezer asleep in the stadium?
Think so, mate. Too many beers, I think.
Brilliant, mate. Absolute brilliant. Right, Kevin Campbell, Cap of the Week. Well, look, guys, to be fair, Prudy, that probably should be the answer. That probably should be the answer. What an absolute clearance that was. Unbelievable. It looks like old... Don't tell me it's 3-1 now. It's 3-1 to Palace, apparently.
Nah, the fans are leaving. Nah, this is bringing tears to my eyes.
Oh, it's a good ball, though. It's a great ball. Where's Sky? Surely he ain't going to sit there and watch that long, is he?
What a day. Oh, my God.
Hey, look at Gav. You're still bottling it somehow. It's what Arsenal do. God, he's hungry tonight, isn't he?
Oh, bless. Oh my God. Oh.
Gab, you want to open me bottle it, mate, or you got a whole summer well cup with me as well. Imagine that, the smuggery all summer long. It's going to be a long old summer for you. But I tell you what, BX Gunner, he is bang on the money. Saka, winning goal on 300 appearance. Absolutely. He's now gone on to the cap of the week. Because look, 300 appearances for a 24-year-old is absolutely insane for one club. Absolutely insane. So I'm going to let you, Darius, I know you're a massive fan of these, mate. Take the road with this one.
Look, man, there's not too much to say. Look, people doubt him week in, week out, and he comes up with the goods. A true captain's performance, like he keeps saying, just keep believing, and he will show. And you know, people will say, oh, like the goal was lucky. Well, if you don't shoot, you don't score. And we've always questioned our players on not shooting enough. So, hey, I got my Saka shirt on tonight, and look, the rival fans are hating, and we're enjoying. So, that's it, mate.
You're absolutely bang on, mate. You're absolutely bang on. He's been an absolutely incredible ambassador for the club. For when you think, of where he was when he was about 18, 19, basically saving the club. Look, this guy was a winger who played fullback for us at first.
Mental.
Single-handedly at times, alongside maybe a couple others. Definitely Smith Rowe when he first came in. Took us through a really horrible situation and a horrible moment. Look, I know certain players ain't here now, but Saka is here. Like, the fruits that we're getting from it is absolutely incredible. And obviously, fingers crossed, we can see the job through. There's still 8 games to go. Complacency won't be kicking in from my end of the woods, and I'm sure not in your end of the woods, mate. Like, we have got a fixture list that you would like to say is quite achievable, but you still got to go out there and do it. And as we see last night with Nottingham Forest going to Man City, you can't rest on your laurels. You can't rely on a result. You've got to go out there and do it.
100%. And like I say this all the time, it's not the big teams I worry about. It's the smaller teams, the little, banana skin teams that, in the past we've dropped points to. That's where we need to really capitalize. Going away to Brighton and nicking a win is what it's all about. Like, I know Saka was cap of the week, but special mention to Gabriel as well. Like, he was incredible last night and shows what it means, like, and what it meant. Like, the unison of the away end and, all this stuff. Like, I feel like people actually started to believe yesterday. And it's a long way to go, of course, but hey, got to enjoy the moments whilst they last. So.
And look, some really good comments here. Saka is a lot of a reason why a lot of kids in Bolton are Arsenal fans. Absolutely incredible that. Andrew says Saka is such a nice lad. Met him once, so polite. You would not believe he is so grounded. Probably a bit more abrupt to the Spurs. Where's the Spurs PA guy now? Where is he? Where is he now?
Did Palace come out nervous, did they? Or not? Didn't hear that. Didn't quite hear that.
Should we all have a laugh, guys? Do you fancy having a laugh?
I do, mate.
Could be one of those days. They're worried. They're nervous as hell. We can't. The flag flames be lit. Welcome to North of the Derby. Get behind the team and up the
Come on, we're gonna do them.
Yeah,
that one in the morning.
Sacked in the morning.
That is gonna sit here for the dying days, mate. I tell you, that is not going nowhere. That is better than let's be having you. That is definitely better. As Margaret said, wet wipe, absolutely. BX Gunner saying I ordered a Saka kit last night, but his 5th Saka kit overall. Top commitment there, money, mate. Top commitment there.
Love it.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Obviously, congratulations to Bukayo Saka for getting on the Kevin Campbell cap of the week. But now we'll move on to the legend of the week. Yet again, I could have put the Nottingham Forest player on there, but I haven't. I really should have done, really. But I'm going to give it to one man for this week, right? And I actually thought to a fucking man, yeah, right? He was absolutely outrageous yesterday. This guy. Come on, man. Talk to me about this guy. Talk to me about this guy, because this was a guy as well, as our mate Gav would know, like in the 93rd minute, put an incredible block in at Chelsea as well. Like, this is like, for me, the closest version I can see. And I'm not saying either one of them was better at the moment, because I think it'd be an absolute battle to Sol Campbell.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, our king of Brazil, like, he just gets it. Like, that stuff he's done in the first couple of minutes to deny us going down early, like, those are the stuff that people remember. Like, those are the things that are even bigger than goals. Like, you know, because it takes a player like to dig people out of mistakes week in, week out. And, you know, like, our defenders don't go so unnoticed, but like, where we haven't been scoring so much recently, we've been having to rely on our defense to get us through games. And whether it be a corner, whether it be a last-ditch tackle, he's been there. Like, he's literally been there. And I'm just so happy that he's getting all his flowers, even with Saliba not next to him last night, which, you know, big miss as always. But Mascara slotted in really well, and Nkapie as well. So, yeah, like, mate, love him to bits. And long may he stay fit and healthy. And yeah, mate.
Just want to say to Gav, that would be one bloody good dream, wouldn't it? That would be one bloody good dream, mate. I ain't going to lie to you.
I can't lie, it's becoming a reality quick and fast.
Exactly. Prudy saying King of Brazil. Jeanette saying Big Gabby. BX going to top three centre back in the world. Posh Bertie, not just in Gabriel, but Nkapie as well. Yeah, Nkapie was outrageous last night. Yet again, the last two games Nkape's been unbelievable. This is a guy, yeah, right, that I had massive hope for, if I'm being totally honest, you guys. Nkapie, I think he's going to end up being a big player for Arsenal Football Club. Like, what a signing. And
mate,
to get him on loan with an option to buy, which, just to be honest, it's a loan with basically Arsenal paying the fee at the end of the season to obviously balance the books. But we have got some of the best defenders in the world by a country mile. Mate,
it's such a good signing, honestly. Like, I know it's a loan, but my gosh, like, he just gets it. Like, the passion, the shush to the manager yesterday, like, just understands, like, it's what we want. It's what we want. Boiling piss.
Boiling piss is always a good place, mate. I still say last year, if he doesn't get injured, I think we got a good chance of winning that Champions League last year.
Yeah, 100%. That's it.
He did definitely save us with that brain fart moment. But, well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I shit myself when that happened. Beart's going to say Rice and Gabriel are pillars. I thought Rice in the last 15 minutes yesterday, I didn't think he overly had a great game, but I thought in the last 15 minutes, mate, he just come into his own, Declan Rice.
Yeah, I think he looked quite tired, to be fair, at the beginning. But look, he's played virtually every single game, so hopefully he gets a massive rest this weekend.
Andrew said he can walk into the Invincible team. I don't say that lightly.
It's a bold claim, but
give him a lifetime contract. Love this one from Beart's Gunner. We don't buy world class at the Arsenal. We make them.
Love that.
Nkapie's becoming a legend. Amaz is saying he's not top three, he's top one. Tarek saying Nkapie was a beast at right centre back. Look, there's so much in there. There's so much to discuss in terms of both performances yesterday. But look, he could have been either, to be fair. So obviously a massive congratulations to both players. And hopefully you both stay fit, like you say, and we keep them fit until the end of the season.
That's it. I don't want to see them anywhere near the pitch at Mansfield. Don't want to see them anywhere near the green.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. Right, we're going to move on to our next segment, which is the See You Next Tuesday segment. So, guys, we've done all the glory and all the nice stuff and the niceties. Let's see what old Darius is made of now. So this week, see you next Tuesday. Let's go into the chat first. There you go, Tarek. I'm not going to let you down today, am I, mate? I'm not going to let you down today. BX, just wait up with that one, mate. Wait up with that one because he will be getting mentioned later in the show. I don't let things lie lightly, do I? But yeah. So this week, mate? Talk to me about this guy.
Wow. Where do we even begin? First of all, I've never in my whole life seen a manager wear gloves in the sun. That's a new one. Second of all, don't know who he thinks he is, like next to the fourth official in his ear. And third of all, look, we love our football team. You don't love yours. Keep yourself to yourself. That's all I gotta say. Like, what an absolute fool and what an idiot he made of himself. And I absolutely loved Mikel's presser yesterday because, like him, I love our team and I wouldn't fucking change it for the world.
Absolutely, mate. What an absolute prick. That's what I'm going to say, yeah, right? It is past 9 o'clock, so I don't need to hold up with what I've got to say anymore. So I'm going to call him an absolute fucking prick. Do you know what I mean? But absolute well done to Mikel Arteta in the presser, mate. I thought he dealt with that absolutely superbly. What a surprise. You know what I mean? Like, and that was it, mate. That was it. Because that's all it needs, mate. Look, you manage Brighton Football Club, mate. Yeah? When you get a job, and hopefully, mate, what I really want is for you to go and take the Tottenham job. Go and take that Tottenham job, mate. Yeah, right? And then we can build a right little shitty ride with you because that's obviously what you want. You want to make your name from Arsenal. So go and take the Tottenham job, and we'll beat you year in, year out, and then you'll see how we attack teams. But do you know what I mean? I'm glad we beat them 1-0 last night, mate. Now I'm glad that we were shit. I'm glad that they had a lot of the ball. But do you know what? They scored 0 goals. So you can give it all the big one as much as you like, mate. You lost a game of football. And let's be totally honest while we're here, because that's what we do on this show. We're totally honest. You won 2 Premier League games in about 3.5 months.
Most managers would be gone. Most managers would be out the door. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely love it. And just alone for him wearing gloves, I'm sorry, like, yeah, jog on, like, do the warm up with the lads or something. Like, what are you doing?
I just don't get it, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just like, let's be honest, yeah, right? Every team does it, mate. When they're winning, every team does it. We've seen it happen to us loads of times. It happens all over the Premier League. It happens when his team are winning 1-0. Do you know what I mean? But he just come across as a bit of a prick last night. But I've come to expect that from him. He talks a big game, but he's certainly not the best manager I've seen manage Brighton. I've got to be totally honest, yeah.
Mate, like, yeah, horrible. Because the thing is, as well, is like, we used to think of Brighton as like a game where, you know, we could potentially not get the job done there and things like that. And now I'm like, mate, what a knob. What have you done, mate? Like, you won't even have a job next week. Like, don't worry about us. Like, we're nowhere near you. Well, how are we rattling you? Like, win a game of football and, you know, have your say. Like, until then, please keep it to a minimum. And as Hincapié would say, that's it.
As Ben Chodge said, George Graham said it best. Not many people like us. Do we give a fuck? Absolutely not. But yeah, there you go. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it there with him because actually I don't want to give him any more airtime than what the geezer needs or deserves. But yeah, you're fully justifiable of being on that See You Next Tuesday award for this week. We're now going to go into our next segment, which is Performance of the Week. So I've gone for 2 this week, mate. I don't usually go for 2, but I wanted to mention both. Because actually, I think Wolves need a big mention this week, first and foremost. Then they've obviously had a really hard season, got a credible 2-2 draw with us, even though it stung at the time. But fair play to them. And then obviously went and beat Aston Villa, who are in the top 4, 2-0 the other night, and then followed that with a 2-1 win at Liverpool, which sets them up really well for the FA Cup game against Liverpool tomorrow night. But what's your thoughts on Wolves, mate? Because a lot of teams could have just put their heads down now and just drop, mate, and just wait for the season to finish. But they're battling away, aren't they?
Mate, honestly, I left that away on that day feeling very sorry for myself. But I think, honestly, since that day, they've really turned it on and really are going for everything. And it's similar to like what I said about West Ham. It's kind of like Forest. They're just going for it. They have nothing to lose now. Like, what, a month or two ago, we were talking about them having the lowest points total like ever. And now all of a sudden, they're absolutely going for everything. And, you know, their fans are having a real laugh and a real go at it at the moment. So, and look, to beat 2 arguably very good sides in the last week or so shows that, like, you know, they can produce some stuff, like, and yeah, like, you just can't take anyone lightly. But yeah, props to them for still giving it a massive go. And, you know, you never know, like, they could catch up to the Spurs if they're not careful. You never know.
No, definitely not, mate. You never know, mate. At the moment, anything can happen with the tightness of the league. It's quite interesting that people talk about this league being not as competitive this year and not at top quality. But when you look at, actually, there's a title race, there's a top 4 race, and there's a relegation battle.
That's it.
What more do you greedy bastards want?
Mate, it's class. But instead, they spend all their time watching Arsenal and getting bored of us. Boring old Arsenal, eh?
Good evening to Superstarges in the house. He said, you do know Spurs losing 3-1. Absolutely, mate. Right opposite me, looking ahead there. The game is showing alive. Enjoying it as well, mate.
Cheers for that.
Yeah, any excuse to drink a few. There's always a good excuse to drink a few ciders. Good evening to the legend, which is Melina, who's in the house. Good evening to you. Good to see you on. And obviously, as I said to you earlier, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button for us. Okay, because obviously it'll give us a lot more traction, and we really appreciate that. And if you're on X, guys, hit the repost on the live stream, so we can obviously get a lot more people into the chat. We're just going to go on to now Nottingham Forest because we've discussed Wolves. They have a funny old side, Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I mean? They do seem to turn up against the bigger teams, and when I say that, they smashed Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield. They got that 0-0 draw against us at Nottingham Forest. And then, obviously, they were unlucky at home against Man City, a goal that should never been given late on in the game, which obviously they won Man City. Was it 2-1?
Yeah.
But they've gone to Man City again last night and picked up a draw, mate. And when you look at the players they have got, like Morgan Gibbs White, Elliot Anderson, sometimes you do sit there and think, actually, if the chairman weren't such a wally, they wouldn't be in that bottom 4, would they?
Mate, they've got so many diamonds in the rough. Like, you know, they've just got so many players. When they want to, they can turn up. Like, even early on in the season when they absolutely smashed Spurs, when Spurs won a little run of their own, like, they absolutely smashed them. And it's like, they have their days where they pull out some absolute... And even when we played them at their ground, like, a horrible 0-0, like, they make it bloody difficult for teams. But obviously, with their start of the season, they haven't made it easy for themselves to sort of climb up the table. So, but honestly, like, massive props to them for actually grinding out yesterday because, you know, like, no one expected them to get any points from the Etihad. Like, no one expects City to drop any points. Nothing's a given. So, fair play to them because we've seen teams like that absolutely, like, bend over backwards when it comes to Man City. So, it's nice to see someone finally give it a good go, eh? Like,
no, absolutely, mate. And I think, like, when you look at another good point was raised last night. Yeah, right. I didn't really think about before, but the West Ham game, they got sandwiched in between the 2 Real Madrid games. And now, actually, when you start looking at their Champions League draws, yeah, right, they've got the side where they beat Real Madrid, they're likely to play Bayern Munich. And then if they beat Bayern Munich, they're likely to play either PSG or Liverpool or somewhere like that. Like, that's a lot of hard games, isn't it, to try and navigate on top of a Premier League title race.
Mate, 100%. And we had something similar last season with like how many games we had and the sort of caliber of games we were having. Like, but yeah, no, it's going to be a really important time for them as well as us. So let's just see what happens, eh?
No, definitely. Tariq saying Edo has been banned from the ground to the training ground. Don't see him lasting much longer. Just shows you that Arteta was masking a lot of the stuff with his success over the past few years in terms of the recruitment. Here we go, old Jim Smith. Both these guys looking like extras from London's Burning. Fucking London's Burning. Back in the day, used to watch that. Late 80s, early 90s, but a bit too young for you, Darius, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, I agree with you, but yeah, no clue. I'll research it later.
Catherine Sam wins with City having injury problems and their main striker not finding his form as they. Do you think that City could purposefully lose to Real Madrid? Nah.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
I think City will start looking at actually the Champions League would be their major priority.
100%. I think as well, like for City, like they have so many players that can pull up with goals. So I don't think they'll be short of goals. I think it's just whether they can stop conceding. That's the big one.
Laura said I was going to say Darius would Darius know what that would be? He will later. He will later when he looks it up. But yeah, obviously congratulations to both Forest and Wolves for top performances this week. We're now going to move into our next segment, which is one of the most happiest of ours, which is the wet wipe of the week. So whilst we're talking about Man City, this geezer rattles my skin. I ain't going to lie to you, yeah, right? And I want to get your kind of thoughts on him.
Oh God. He's a little rat. That's my first opinion. My second one is, don't you think he just does anything to like win? Like he's so like dirty. He tries to get the ref on his side. Like he just does anything. And he gets away with it as well. Like he throws in nasty tackles, doesn't get booked. Like the thing is, right, if Arsenal had a player like that, the world would go mental. But like because he plays for City, he just goes under the radar. Like, but he is a massive twat. Like biggest twat on their team, probably I'd say, bar Donnarumma.
To be fair, Posh, but if this show had not gone live when it did, I think they could have been up there for the wet wipes.
100%.
You know what I mean? I think you're right there. Andrew saying Spurs dying as a club brings happiness to me. Catherine saying 7% of relegation to 40% after one half of football.
I'm loving the numbers, by the way.
Hamas calling Bernardino a rat. Tariq saying rat bar steward. Arteta wins manager of the year at the London Football Awards tonight. Congratulations, Mikel.
Gaffer.
Georgina saying Weasel. BX Gunner saying I can't wait till he wins to win and he fucks off. He will leave with a fat L. Margaret saying that's Man City through and through. So yeah, not getting much love here. Prudy saying I actually like Weasels. He's more of a fucking maggot.
Prudy likes weasels. Oh dear. What's the definition of a weasel?
I'll let her answer that one, mate. I'll let her answer. But it's kind of saying Silva has to be my most detested player. He's a dirty little shit. There you go. I'll leave it at that.
Agreed.
So yeah, obviously he is our winner this week, a wet wipe of the week, and I think absolutely totally deserved by the comments in the chat. We're now going to go from wet wipe to the Walnut whip of the week. So, this is one, mate. This is one for you. I think this is the ideal winner of the Walnut of the week this week, yeah. Robert Sanchez.
Oh, God.
Come, if Gav, you're still in here, mate, come on, mate. This guy's a joke. He's an absolute joke. Like, what was he talking about in terms of that second goal? The mystery ghost that somehow apparently was pushing him and whatever he did.
Mate, honestly, if Regan was still here, I'd want to pose the same bloody question. What a donut. What are you calling for? What are you calling for?
Absolute joke, mate. An absolute ridiculous performance by himself. Yet again, I've been saying about Chelsea for 2 years now. Yeah, right. They're not actually a bad team. Got some really good players, temperamental, obviously, and they do have a red card. But like, if they had a much better goalkeeper, they would definitely, for me, be in the top 4.
Yeah, he is a fraud. Like, the thing is, I remember like a lot of like Chelsea fans used to tell me like, oh, like he's such an upgrade and this and that. But like, he does really let them down in big moments. And like, the thing is, Chelsea blame so much on their defense, but like, he's also part of it. Like, but yeah, got to be claiming those crosses, mate. At the size you're at, like, that's the bare minimum as a keeper these days.
Exactly. If you come across, mate, you got to get it.
Literally.
Good evening to Mr. Cross, who's in the house. Always stabilise. Sorry I'm late. No worries, mate. Yeah, exactly. No forward conversations today, mate. Or you might get on the list again. Amaz, is that meaning you're putting your hand up to go and go for Chelsea? I'm a better goalkeeper than he is. Prudy saying mystery ghost more like he's lined his gloves with his KY jelly, the spanner. She ain't holding back tonight, is she?
Never does.
Beat's going to say, I'd like to design a dartboard with the faces of our haters instead of numbers. But yeah, I think totally deserved this week, by the way, for Mr. Sanchez to get the award of the Walnut Whip. We're going to go into our next segment now, which is one of your favourite segments, guys. And we got an absolute another blinder from the main man himself, Al Gooner. So I'm going to try and make sure this works this week, guys. Fingers crossed it works. Now, Al's asked me to play this one this week. Yeah, right. It's called Billionaire. You'll know the song. And it's because the Champions League kicks back off this week. Obviously against Leverkusen, where we go away from home in Germany, I believe. Is it next Wednesday at 6:15?
Yeah, yes, that's the one.
Right. So let me share my screen. There's always a bit of a pressure moment when I'm doing this, mate.
You got it.
Yeah, I think I've got it. Well, I'm going to share it, guys. Enjoy it and put your comments in the chat.
I want to win the Champions League so fucking bad. Finally win the thing we've never had. I want to see the Arsenal happy and glad. Kings of Europe trophy in our hands. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see the boys in shining lights. Yeah, and hear the Gooners singing loud. Oh yeah, I swear the world better prepare, 'cause Arsenal will be there. I wanna win the Champions League so fucking bad. Finally win the thing we've never had. I wanna see the Arsenal happy and glad. Kings of Europe trophy in our hands. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I'll see the boys in shining lights. Yeah, and hear the Gooners singing loud. Oh yeah, I swear the world better prepare, 'cause Arsenal will be there. 'Cause the Champions League so fucking bad.
There you go, guys. What's your thoughts on that one, Darius?
Mate, took the words out of my mouth. We will be there, and we are boiling piss. So, hey, absolute tune.
Absolute top tune. I've listened to that quite a few times today. Another absolute classic from the main man, the legend, Al himself. Let's see what everyone else thought of it in the chat. I say we get this guy to number 1 in the charts when Arsenal win the league. He's better than half the dross in the charts at the moment. Totally bang on there, Laura. Absolute, totally bang on. Yep, G saying tune. She likes that. Absolutely. Jason Cross is at Michael Jackson in the Arsenal strip.
Bruno Mars, mate.
Andrew's singing it after we win it. Bruno's saying no, it's Bruno Mars. Posh Belty saying disappointed he didn't rap. Margaret saying legend now. Guna does it again. Love it. Jason saying we'll be there. Let's do this. Love it, Al. Catherine saying awesome song. Prudy saying that Al only makes bangers. So there you go. Another absolute top quality song from Al. And we're very lucky to be able to utilise these to play them on the show for you. So thank you very much, Al. We are going to move on now, guys. We're going to go on to the Mal Sporting Baddies of the Week. So once again, Prudy's history search is probably as corrupt as it can be. But she has supplied another one this week of a male sporting baddie. No other than a Formula One racer. Okay. So who is it, guys? Here we go. Jenson Button. So there you go. There's your number 1 picture of Jenson. There's your number 2. So, ladies, does that tickle your fancy or not? We'll go into the chat and have a see. Yeah, I think they're on. Here we go. Look, here we go. Oi, oi, here we go. Oi, oi. Lock in, ladies. Rosie loving it. Take a bow, Prudy. Georgina ain't happy. Been sorely let down. Oh, Rosie seems to be happy. I reckon she's off. Be right back. Catherine said, as I know that who's going to be after Smuggo said former Formula One driver. Rosie would rather have 1 than not 2. Margaret loving it. Yep, she's off. Be right back. Maggie on the be right back already. Jason asking where's his helmet. We'll leave that. We'll leave the answers for the chat, that one. And Margaret saying, yeah, she loves Jensen. So there you go. There's your mouse sporting baddie of the week, guys. Obviously, you know, I've got a few little nuggets tonight. Anyway, guys, I've got a few little nuggets tonight. I've got a few. You're going to enjoy yourselves tonight. That's all I'm going to say, boys. So, nonetheless, let's move on. We're now going to go to our retro baddie of the week. So, as I said last week, I'm looking outside the sporting baddies now. So we are going retro, but obviously I'll pick one out again for the 90s, guys. An absolute legend, by the way. An absolute legend. Here we go. Jennifer Aniston. Jesus, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll be back soon, Darius.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on.
You couldn't run the rest of the show, could you?
I think Darius also left the chat, I think. Can't lie to you. Just give me a
There
minute.
you go,
Just need a
guys.
drink.
And you know me, I
Okay.
don't just do one without another. So I've got a second picture for you guys. Goldie B. I'll tell you what. I've got to go off again.
Wow.
The man delivers again. Do you know what I mean?
Sport for choice.
I'm not just here, mate, for shits and giggles. Do you know what I mean? It's about delivering.
Executed to perfection.
Come on, guys. Come on. If I go in that chat and there's one person in there saying anything but be right back, you're getting booted out of the chat. I'm going off again. I'll see you in a minute.
Cool.
And I'll tell you what, Darius, if you think that's it, mate, you'll be very much mistaken tonight, my old friend.
Phew, blimey, mate. Treating me tonight.
So, guys, let's go into the chat. Here we go. There, Jason Cross. Do not pull Martin McCutcheon out again. Oh wait, there's nothing wrong with her, mate. Fucking mind your manners. Mind your manners, mate. Show some respect. On my former crushes. Here we go. BX Gummer saying yummy. Yep, definitely there, mate. Jason Cross, she's plugged now. He's enjoying himself. Andrew, oh my days. Oh, come off, Prudy. Come off. Not a fan of Jen.
Surely
You're
she
not
means
a fan of
Jensen
Jen.
Button. Surely she's talking about Jensen still. Surely.
Prefer Brad Pitt, man. I bet you do. Oh, Tesh is here. Here he is. How you doing? Loving
What a
bit of
man.
that. Laura saying Mr. Pitt is a silly man. Absolute silly. Yeah, you know you're loving it. Yeah, fit. FAF, fitters. I'll finish it off you. Fuck it. Good evening to Mr. Morgan. The Ivan Tony lovers. How you doing, mate? Good to see you on. But yeah, there you go, guys. Jason saying he prefers Courtney Cox. Yeah. You never know, mate. I might treat you one week. But yeah, that is your retro baddie. But we ain't just finished there, guys. Let's go into the old Martin Odegaard 4K picture moment. So, if you thought that was good, Smuggo's going to up the levels a little bit. He's going to up the levels. So you're all sitting there thinking, who's he pulled out this week? No other than Maria Markovic, football player. Do you know her, Darius?
Do indeed, mate. Not personally, but
I bet you wish you did know her personally, though, don't you?
that's it, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Wow.
Mate, John Brooks is not the postman. I'm the postman.
Mate, if only I had a be right back button, I'd press it right now.
There you go, mate. Let me do it for you. Darius be back soon, guys. Enjoyed that. And you know me, mate, as I said before, you don't only get one picture because you've got to have two pictures to make sure that actually what you seen the first time around was right. Do you know what I mean? You're enjoying that, ain't you, mate?
Mate. Wow. Sensational.
Arsenal Football Club, sign her up.
Mate.
I bet you the attendances would go up then, wouldn't they, mate?
Oh, mate. Oh.
Right. Let's have a see. Let's see if the boys think that the old postman's delivered. All right, here we go. Margaret saying Jennifer is gorgeous. Let me scroll down, guys. Brody saying lovely beach, lovely looking beach. That. Catherine putting damn. Andrew asking for her address. Tesh is saying holy moly. There you go. It's Rosie. Smuggo delivering for the gents and ladies tonight. Margaret, wow, she's stunning. Posh Bertie saying careful, Liam, otherwise you'll go blind. Prudy saying what a lovely set of pumpkins. Ex-gunner, she's got a big head. Can you play the one, Dan? Do you know what, right? Let me see if I've got it here.
It's a great clip.
I don't think we have. We haven't got it at the moment. That's a shame. I'll try and get it on for you next week, guys, because that does definitely deserve a damn moment, don't it? It does do it. Margaret loving it. Wow. Laura saying Darius is speechless.
What can I say? Smuggo's always delivering.
And Andrew saying Darius is smiling his arse off.
Hey, don't do that. I've smiled since I first got on. Don't do that.
List for not having it. Look, I've delivered enough. I am not going on the list for that. I'm not going on the list for that. I am the postman here. I am delivering. Luke turning up at the wrong time. You missed it all, mate. You've missed it all. There you go. Here's a request. Darius, can you break into a rendition of Rock Me Mama like a wagon wheel?
Catch me on a match day. I'll do it for you.
She won't forget either.
That's all right. Man,
maybe Smuggo should be a postman. Tell you, but it'd be less stressful my job, mate. Tesh is asking, I want to know what Darius is doing with his hands at the moment.
Cool, blimey, mate. What are you seeing that I'm not?
Yeah. So there you go, guys. And if you think I'm finished, guys, I'm not exactly finished at the moment. But what we're going to do, but before that, we're going to go into the Roman Reigns segment. And you'll understand why in a minute. So the postman has got one more turn or one more letter to post through your letter boxes, shall we say, with his black and white cat. I want to talk about this lady. Absolute superb what she did last night, by the way. She got on the phone to old Cundy and O'Hara. But before we do that, look at that picture, by the way, mate.
Good old Woodsy, eh? Good old.
I'm off. I am off. Fuck Cundy and O'Hara.
Oh, mate. Mate, she done them right in. Right in.
So there you go. Let's get her back up. Obviously got on the call last night. Just absolutely rinsing everyone, weren't she? Rinsing Alan Pardew, rinsing Jamie O'Hara. It was beautiful scenes. Just like the picture.
Mate, and I think Tesh's heart rate just went up as well. I definitely know he's gone to a silent room somewhere.
Let's get into the chats. See what we're saying. Even Prudy's gone. She's be right back as well now. She's off. Amas is loving what he's seeing. Judy Allen saying, love Laura. How can you not? Andrew, Woodsy is marriage material. Bang on the buzzer there, mate. Now we're talking. Fair play to her. Woodsy taught O'Hara a new one last night. Jason Cross seeing Woodsy. Prudy saying, I reckon Amas would be angry if I left him for Woodsy. I'm Not sure he would be, to be fair. Laura saying that was class. Actually done them last night. Lovely from Luke. Ring a ding ding. But yeah, there you go, guys. But yeah, absolutely done them in last night. Obviously, she was at the game. Obviously, she's got to be professional while she's at the game, but that didn't stop her on the way home making that little phone call.
Exactly that.
And we'll leave it on this one. Tertius, but at the moment, locked himself in the toilet.
Hey, mate. Hope you're okay. Hope the lock's unhinged.
Oh, there's enough toilet roll, mate. On that note, we will move on, guys, to our next segment, which is basically our favourite segment of the night. Someone is going on the hook. If you haven't already, guys, please obviously subscribe to our channel. Also, please obviously whack that like button. And if you are on X, repost our main stream out. But yeah, now, mate, you come out of my hands and you go into the hands of the viewers. It can be a dangerous place to be, mate.
Let's be having it. Let's be having it.
So, guys, throw your questions away. What are you going to ask Darius? And by the way, there you go. As long as I can watch, he's an happy man. Jason Cross, thong or G-string?
The latter. The professional answer.
He's answering them.
The professional answer, that. What? Oh.
Worst cocktail on the list at Coca-Tang?
Oh. Maybe their knockoff margarita. Horrible. Spicy.
Where's this place?
Nottingham. Prudy's little stomping ground.
Ah. Would you rather have hooves for hands or break for a nose, Darius?
Or
beak, sorry.
I need my hands, so it'd have to be a beak for a nose.
Margaret, how did you start supporting Arsenal? What was your first match?
Wow, bloody hell. Probably would have been about 15, 16 years ago. It would have been Emirates Cup. It always falls on my birthday, which is unreal. And yeah, both my parents, got me into Arsenal, took me to every game, Wembley, many Wembley trips, many abroad trips. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it. And then, yeah, get to meet so many legends like all the guys in the comments and Liam, and yeah, hopefully meet so many more people as well.
Good man. First memory of Arsenal.
Oh my. God, there's too many, but I'll have to say my first ever Emirates Cup, to be fair, is the one I never forget. Think that's the first trophy I saw in front of my eyes. Not seen many, but yeah, class.
What's your favourite Arsenal player of all time?
Oh, really good question. I'd have to give it to two, to be fair. I think if I was old enough to see enough of Thierry Henry, but honestly, Carzola's my favourite, and I always remember his goal at Wembley. Seeing it with my own eyes, just that just made me stick. Yeah.
Me and Darius went uni at the same time.
Shout out Nottingham Trent. What a place. Well, what a good place, horrible place. Who knows?
Favourite dessert or sweet treat?
Ooh. White chocolate and strawberries waffle.
Ooh.
Or an Oreo milkshake, actually.
Darius, do you think you could pull off double denim?
Bloody hell, mate. I'll leave that one to you. Probably not. Not now. Nah. Sadly not.
Do you like the chicken wings at Hooters?
How many beers have I had? If it's 0, definitely not. If it's 10, tastes as good as gold.
Is there anything else you like at Hooters?
Love the service. Always premium. I like when they take the bill. It's a nice view.
Can't complain. He needs his hands for the be right back moments.
You know what? That I'll give you that one. That's class. That is class.
Favourite Arsenal goal this season?
I'd have to say Zuma Mendy's goal against. Who was it? Sunderland? I think it was Sunderland. The first goal, was it, or second
Yeah,
goal?
where you roughly on the post.
Yeah. That's my favourite Arsenal goal so far this season.
Favourite shot?
Tequila.
If you had to pick one, are you winning the league or relegating Spurs? Easy.
Win the league.
Where's the happiest place you've been on earth?
Ibiza.
Who is your favourite crush?
Great question. Really good question. I'll say Alicia Lehman.
Good answer. Don't let Mr. Louise know, though. I'll ask the question I asked Liam. Gun to your head. Spurs jersey or Chelsea jersey?
Chelsea jersey.
Favourite pre-match drinking spot?
Good question. I'd have to say I like the famous cock. If it's Finsbury Park, I quite like 12 pins or the Eaglet, I'd say.
Who would you like to be stuck on a desert with?
I mean, to be fair, I'd probably have to say. I don't know. Actually, it's a really tough one. Maybe I'll say I'll choose an Arsenal player just for the sake of it, and I'll go with David Raya because he saves absolutely everything. Feel like I'm being safe hands.
You would be. Darius, what's your favourite type of donut?
Sugar Strand. It's the pink icing with the millions and thousands on top.
What's your thoughts on the ingrained moustache?
The less said about it, the better. But if he's happy, I'm happy.
He's not happy. He's not happy. What player do you hate the most? Past or present?
Arsenal or in general? I'd say the person I hate the Arsenal player I hate the most. Oh, not even Arsenal. Even footballer that I hate the most. Probably Mickey van der Ven at the moment as present. I think he's a right knob. He thinks he knows it all. And I'd say past. Cool. I don't know. I'll say Ryan Shawcross. Bit of a rogue one, but
yeah. No, he's definitely up there though, mate.
What a prick. What an absolute prick.
Would you rather look like Gary Neville or talk like Jamie Carragher?
Jesus Christ. Comparing apples and pears here. I'll say talk like Jamie Carragher because I do not want to look anything like that Neville bloke at all. So
Nicki Minaj or Kim Kardashian?
Nicki Minaj.
Who's your favourite comedian?
Oh, great question. I'd probably have to say Mo Gilligan.
Why have you not followed Jason Cross on X?
Great question. Have you followed me? That's my question to you. I follow everyone.
Do you think Prudy will follow through on her bet if Arsenal win the UEFA Champions League? It's getting Gabriel tattooed on her ass.
Yeah, she has no choice now that I know that too.
Richard Reed. Richard Wheatley or William G. Stewart?
Don't know either of them. Who are they? Who are they?
What's your meal deal combo?
BLT, prawn cocktail crisps, and normally a smoothie. Lucozade if I'm hungover.
Favorite band?
Maybe Oasis.
Brilliant, mate. Amp saying, Smuggo, why are you such a baby? You block everyone. Well, I basically don't block everyone, do I?
Get to know.
Exactly. I followed Darius right before the show and followed me back almost right away.
Legend. The blueprint is there. Follow anyone back. Only if you're a gooner, though.
If you could punch anyone in the face, who are you punching?
Richarlison.
Not a fan of these, no?
No explanation needed, I don't think.
Any more for any more? Going once.
What's that I'm hearing?
Going twice.
Did I survive the hook? That's crazy.
You have survived the hook, mate. You've actually done that really well, to be fair. That is probably the most questions I've seen fired in. So,
hey,
absolutely brilliant.
Keep the questions coming as well. Hype the video, like, subscribe.
Oh, here we go. We've got another one. Favorite app?
Really good question. That not the Arsenal one. I'd have to say maybe Instagram. It's like a doom scroll.
Favorite car?
I'd have to say, Porsche Cayman S.
No, sorry, yeah. Appetizer, not phone application.
Oh, I believe you mean starter, so I'm gonna say calamari. Not too sure on it, you know.
Here we go. Ideal first date.
I love an activity. I'm a very competitive person, so yeah, activity and a nice squeaky easy cocktail bar.
Will you be on the Fulham boat trip again?
If James is there, I'll be there. How about that?
Good day out that was, by the way. Absolute cracking day out.
What a day out.
Absolute cracking day that one was, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, mate, obviously massive congratulations there. Well done. We are stopping the hook now, but otherwise we won't be finishing till gone midnight. But you've done very well there, mate. So a massive well done.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Never in doubt.
Never, mate. Never. But we're going to move on, and we're going to go on to our Mike Madness. So I'm going to let you kick off with this one, mate. So you've got a minute to rant about anything you want to rant about, and make it good. Make it good.
Perfect. Now, just off the top of my head, because I haven't had no thought about this, everyone loves X. I personally don't. However, I saw this horrible tweet this week that kept showing the stadium being empty at certain minutes of the day or times of the match, that basically said that fans could not leave their seats until the 45th plus 10th minute into a game to go to the toilet or to go get a beer or to go and see a mate or to go and chill out or to go and queue for the toilets. And honestly, I think those people are the worst kind of people, because you are openly filming during the game, first and foremost. And second and foremost, is it your place to say what people do with their money? Because at the end of the day, like, you don't know anyone's situation. So, yeah, I think that for me is my big rant. Like, let people do what they want. Like, we spend big money week in, week out. And, like, you know, people think they have a say. That's my rant.
So you're not happy, no?
Not at all. Like, if someone wants to go for a beer on the 45th or the 44th minute or the 40th minute, who cares? Like, it's none of your business. Like, the queues for the toilet are so long anyway that, like, even if you queued from half time, you wouldn't make it back to the game until like the 50th minute. So,
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? It is a funny one. Like, if you do wait up until half time, you're not going to toilet.
that's it.
You're not going to toilet whatsoever. Like, I'll be honest with you, if I ever need to go to toilet, I try and do it within like the first 20, 25 minutes when there's a cutting break or something.
Yeah.
Because I know if I go up there, like as the full-time whistle goes, you're literally, like you said, you're not coming out for the second half whatsoever.
Yeah. No, literally that. And the thing is, as well, is like the people that comment on it are the people that like are behind the screen with no picture or anything. Like, you just think to yourself, like, well, where's it your place to say anyway? Like, I'm sure you probably do the same thing, but you're just posting about everyone else. So,
No, yeah, exactly. Definitely. No, I totally agree. I haven't actually got a rant this week, to be fair. Nothing's really pissed me off this week. The deliveries have come on time, which is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? The Arsenal won. But probably my only rant this week, is why does this fucking football club put us through the absolute hill? Do you know what I mean? Why do they do that? Why did they put us through the hill? Why is it not an easy job? Why has it got to be 7 minutes of absolute torture? Because I'm not sure about you, mate. Like last night, my blood pressure must have been soared through the roof still at 11 o'clock at night, because that was one of the hardest things I think I've ever watched last night. And I've watched some games in my past, but that was biting the biscuit last night.
mate, this defending that we do for like 45 minutes, like literally bodies on the line, mate, it is bloody hard to watch. But like, once the full-time whistle, it's such relief, but it leaves you pondering all the time, like, did I really just watch us defend for like 60, 70 minutes and actually get through it yet again? And we have. So
there you go, mate. There you go. But we are still battling away. We are still top. So it is pretty much as you were, as such. But yeah, it's going to be quite a tough last 8 games. I'm pretty much sure of that. Unless our friends from Manchester can kind of slip up again a couple of times.
kindly, I ask.
Kind regards, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks, management. Like,
so there you go, guys. There's our rants. Not really one for me this week, but definitely a rant from Darius, so he can win that this week.
cheers,
So
mate.
the story really is from Darius. Don't go to the toilet at half time.
Yeah, facts. Agreed. And don't wind me up on Twitter because I do hold receipts.
There you go. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to our next segment of the day, which is going to be the Crumble of the week. So, guys, Crumble of the week. Who do you reckon I should give Crumble of the week to this week? Could give it to quite a few teams, really, but actually, I'm going to do the right thing here, guys, and I'm going to give it to. I'm going to give it to Manchester United or Man City. Sorry, not Man United. Manchester City for crumbling last night. 2-1 up, 1-0 up, then 2-1 up, and not seeing the job through at home. So, what's your kind of thoughts on that, Darius?
Mate, to be fair, I thought you were going to say a different team there, but, that's cool.
I was going to say?
I don't know. It might be coming late. I don't know, but I thought you were going to say a lovely team that was 2-0 up this week and didn't quite make it over the line. But anyway, we'll save that. United for now. City even. To be fair to you, like, we say this all the time. We don't expect nothing from City. Even when they do drop points, we're still not expecting much. And like, honestly, look, it shows that like these things do happen. Like these slip-ups can happen. And mate, it couldn't happen at a better time. Like I generally think it's been like, in terms of results wise, it's been the perfect 10 days for us. And that just added to it. And I just wanted to give another like little mention to United because, you know, all week their fans have been saying, you know, Champions League, we're getting Champions League, guarantee confirmed. And then, you know, Isula started surfing and they went all quiet. My phone wasn't ringing last night. So, yeah, the United team's not doing so well yesterday, eh?
So you got a lot of United mates, have you?
Yeah, too many, and they're all London-based. Surprise.
Yeah, surprise that. But yeah, no. To be fair, last night that was a bit of a crumble from Man United because the Newcastle down to 10 men, weren't they?
100%.
Which did actually kind of surprise me, that result, because Man United were actually in quite a good rich form at the moment. So
Yeah.
to be, I think things you got to say with United is actually they put themselves in a position they probably never would have thought they were going to be put in. But you look at teams like Aston Villa, you just think actually that really should have been the crumble last night. 4-1 at home to Chelsea. I think we're snoozing on it, guys. I think we're absolutely snoozing on it. They have absolutely collapsed. Unai Emery at the wheel.
Mate.
Let's get it right. Unai Emery at the wheel once again. We know he does what he does best. And look, I just don't see Aston Villa at the moment finishing above like United. Don't see him finish above Liverpool still, if I'm being totally unsure at this moment in time. I think still Liverpool will get over the line. And Chelsea, obviously, a massive win last night. Do I think Aston Villa will get above them? Probably not on current form, mate. So, yeah, I think Villa are the big losers out of it all. And I think they might finish sixth, mate, in the end, or sixth or seventh, wherever it is.
I think their January has killed them. Like their transfer in January just killed them. Like, because the thing is, right, they had such momentum, but you can't really be affording to let strikers go in the window and things like that. Like, at the end of the day, like, and also, mate, when we lost the torrid day, you know, they were saying they were in a title race, and mate, where the hell are they now? Absolutely nowhere. Like, literally nowhere. Like, so yeah, couldn't happen to a better man. Emery and Martinez, you can get fucked.
There you go. Right, we're going to move on to our next segment, which will be the porridge. So, guys, porridge list of the week this week. Look, this guy, he just keeps wagging his little dirty comments in, don't he? Old hairy hands. Old Richard Keys. Did you hear him last night? Digging in about Arsenal fans. It's like all about Arsenal fans. It ain't the media, it's Arsenal fans. Mate, this geezer. Do you know what? I'll block him. I should block him. Because I block everyone.
Agreed.
I should definitely block old hairy hands, shouldn't I? Why have I not blocked hairy hands, by the way? Why have I not blocked hairy hands?
Mate, you better have a bloody good reason.
Not blocked him. I'll tell you another one that I haven't blocked, so I was surprised I haven't blocked. John Cross.
Oh dear. Hey.
Does Liam get the list out again?
Womp womp.
Yeah. So I've got to make this guy. We got to make a segment up for him, old hairy hands. We definitely got to make a segment up for him. 100%. He needs a segment.
He's too obsessed. He's way too obsessed.
he's not a well human being as it is, mate. I'll tell you. But he just like he can't just sit there, yeah, right. It's like the other week, weren't it? Did you see it the other week when he went about Man City and he was like, Pep Guardiola's going to leave this week. Don't be surprised if he leaves this week. Yeah, because that really happened, didn't it, old Arians?
Mate, like you got your clip. Go away. Fuck's sake. They give anyone a microphone nowadays. Need to check his hard drive.
Probably saying Liam wanted me to put Arians as the baddie. He secretly loves him. Absolutely fucking not. I don't think there's enough wax strips to wax those hands. It's like when you meet, you're mean to a girl you fancy on the playground. Weird. Julie's hit it on the forehead. He has had it in for us for years. Absolutely spot on there, Julie. I'm with you 100% there. But yeah, look, once again, old Airy Hands is on there for the wrong reasons, never the right reasons. So I would say congratulations, but I'm not congratulating him either.
Nah.
Right, we're going to move on to our next segment, right? Which I know me and Rosie are a bit. We're not sure how this one's going to go this week, but we're going to throw it out there. So it's going to be Darius versus the chat. Okay. And it's a spot the difference. So obviously the guys in the chat start whacking what you can spot the difference in the two pictures. Darius, you need to just shout out what you can see, mate.
Sure. Glasses on.
Can anyone hear me? Take your mic off, Darius.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Are these the same pictures?
I think they are, mate.
Can you see? Can you see anything?
Can't see any difference in them, mate.
I'm struggling even to see, mate, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah? Couldn't pass me over your glasses, could you?
Mate, I might have to at this rate. Or maybe Specsavers is calling. One of the two.
Anyone spotted a difference? Hammer said he can spot one in the window.
He's eagle-eyed. Oh, I see one now.
Islington sign has one leg.
Oh, yeah, I see that one.
Ah, yeah, look. There you go.
Fair play.
There you go.
Fair fucking play.
Prudy, I'm getting angry because she can't fucking see anything herself.
Mate, join the club.
But Hammers can. The better half.
Guy sees everything.
Exactly, mate.
Can he see an Arsenal trophy at the end of the season as well?
Fingers crossed.
Need to know now.
Fingers crossed. Anyone noticed anything else? I'll tell you, this is bloody hard, this one. Mate, you're right. Laura, need to get my Gregory Peaks on. Hammer saying green bit above the door. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Look, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think if these pictures were bigger, I think it'd be easier.
Oh, mate, it's absolutely tiny on my screen.
No A in the name of the green shop.
The Paddy Power. Nice, Jason. Nice.
I think you've took beating here anyway, mate.
Oh, mate, 100%. I'll happily take that one. Can't win them all. As long as I'm beating Prudy, it doesn't matter, to be fair.
I need more than binoculars, mate. Anyone for anyone more? I think we'll leave it there, guys. We'll make sure the next one's bigger, but obviously, well done again to Rosie. Obviously putting this on free. Yeah, Prudy's obviously given up.
That's class, to be fair. I'm going back to Specsavers as we
She needs to give up in games anyway, mate. Like after the predictions last week, I'd give up if I was there as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, there you go. Darius obviously is the loser there. Lost.
No, that is actually a really class game. I'll make sure that I win next time.
Right, we're going to go on to this week's Turds of the Week. Before we go into there, let's have a look. Hamaz has won. He's the winner. Andrew saying doing this on the phone's hard. It was hard enough doing it on the stream, mate, let alone the phone. Yeah, even Prudy saying it was hard. Doesn't help when you have the eyesight of a 90-year-old.
Tell me about it, mate.
Liam trying to Pat Butcher one might be clearer. We'll go again next week. We'll try it next week. We'll give it a go. But obviously, we are going to move on to the Turds of the Week. So this week, guys, I've given it to no other than our friends at the Refereeing Association for the farcical of the Burnley goal that was disallowed. Like, I'm pretty much, mate, yeah, right? If you can't make a decision after 2.5 minutes, yeah, right, a goal should stand. Or the decision should stand.
Mate, 6 minutes. 6 whole minutes it took to come to that decision. Like, mate, what? What is that? Like, what? Mate, honestly, to be fair, like, all these late calls and, like, long decisions just kills the game. But, like, it literally just kills it. Because, like, even, like, when we played that lot away from home, like, the stupid referee's microphone not being synced up. Like, what's this long stoppage for? Like, you know, like, clear and obvious this, clear and obvious that. Get in the fucking bin, like, how many more times? Like, and the thing is, that's not even going to be the last time we see something as stupid as that anyway. So,
no, exactly. But I'm just on the thing, yeah, right. That if it takes that long to make a decision, mate, then surely you don't know what the answer is. You know what I mean? And then you're just guessing an answer. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think there should be a stop out where actually you got to stop after a certain time.
100%.
But absolute farce once again. But Brentford could have been on that crumble list, mate. 3-0 up, 3-0, 4-3, then 4-4. What a game of football. Oh, sorry, it was 4-3 in the end, wasn't it? Because it was disallowed. But absolute cracking game. I assume Turds of the Week are Spurs. We would have done, mate, if the show wasn't created beforehand. But they're definitely up there for Turds of the Week now, aren't they?
Oh.
Lovely jubbly. Like Prudy, if it takes 6 minutes, it's not clear and obvious. Catherine, 6 minutes means it wasn't clear and obvious. Giving up on the refs. Yeah, so there you go. What shows us boo in a minute. You're going to boo in a minute. Sing the Crystal Palace fans. Brilliant.
Class.
So yeah, well done to Howard Webb and Co. Getting on the show again as always. Always for the wrong reasons. We're going to move on now. We're going to go to the John Cena Hush Your Gums of the Week. So, guys, John Cena, Hush Your Gums of the Week. This guy. Mr. Dancer himself, Alan Pardew. The only manager to dance at Wembley and his team lost. Facts, not fiction. Right, see, he was comments last night, slating us down, Darius.
What? I just don't get where people get the confidence from. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I just don't know. Like, all these people just coming out the woodwork, you know, when it feels relevant to them. Like, mate, get in the bin. Like, what have you done in football? Like, apart from dance in your own cup final and lose.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You know what? Another guy who's started to get himself back on the scene, isn't he?
Mate, just to stay relevant. He must be looking for his next job or something, surely.
Exactly, mate. And obviously for Arsenal was a quick, easy clip to be able to clip himself up and get himself out there. But yeah, I would say I'm surprised, but am I surprised?
Mate, to be fair though, like the more we boil piss, I can't lie. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't lie to you. I'm absolutely loving it. Everyone's in their heads. Everyone's in their heads. It's unreal.
Jason was saying, get Adrian Durham on too. He's been on enough, mate. He has. I think he was on last week, weren't he? Hammer saying we should lean into it, that the more we rattle people, the better. Anthony Herbert, the scrumpy, is good, Sandsy. And Luke saying he's full of it. Shit, that is. So there you go. That's what Luke thinks. So yeah, this week's Hush Your Gums does go to no other than old dancer himself, Adam Pardew. We will move on now, and we will go into the birthdays. So, the birthdays this week. Let's go through them all. Massive legend. Massive legend. Ray Parlour.
Oh, the Romford Pele.
53 years old today. 466 games for the Arsenal and 32 goals. And scored an hat-trick.
Oh, man. What a man. What a man. What a man. And what a kit. What a kit.
What a player, mate. What a good player he was, mate. Done a dirty job, mate, at times as well. Could play right wing, could play centre mid. Absolute great asset for us. 466 games, 32 goals. Absolutely outrageous for Ray Parlour. And he was part of the Invincibles as well, I believe, wasn't he?
Class. Just
next
class.
Player, Matteo Flamini, if you remember him.
Oh, wow.
He is 42 years old today. A billionaire, isn't he? 246 games and 13 goals for the Arsenal. Quite a lot of games, to be fair.
Jeez.
That kind of surprised me, that many games he played.
Yeah, I think I remember him scoring an unreal goal in a final.
It's Newcastle.
Yes. What a man. What a man.
Great goal, mate.
Unsung hero.
Yeah, he was a good player. Great mate of Mesut Ozil's as well, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Next one goes to a player who's still playing in the Premier League. Bernd Leno.
What a man.
32 years old. 34 years old, sorry.
Oh, wow. It's fair play to him. Fair play to Leno. Shouldn't have left.
Next player, one that I do like to kind of forget. Andre Santos. 33 games for the Arsenal and 3 goals. Famously took Robin Van Persie's Man United shirt at half-time at Old Trafford, which obviously kicked up a massive fuss. He is today 43 years old.
Oh, wow.
And last but not least, don't know if you'll remember this one. You might do. Fran Meridia. Sorry.
Oh, of course.
There you go. Fran Meridia.
Oh, what a guy.
36 years old today. 16 games and 2 goals. I remember him scoring against Liverpool in the League Cup.
What a guy. What a guy. And what a name, by the way. What a name.
Another one I had good hopes for. So there you go, guys. There's your happy birthdays. 5 seconds to all them Arsenal legends. And maybe not so much legends. I'm not regarding Andre Santos as a legend.
No way. not on my watch.
Right, let's go and have a look in the chat quickly. Ray Parlour getting loads of love. Legend Ron Ray Parlour, Ron for Pele. Parlour, hard-working player. Says Anthony. Romford, mental player, DeForce murdered his wallet. Absolutely. Love all his drinking stories, says Margaret. He's got cup final goals unreal. It's only Ray Parler. Pretty on about Flamini. Yeah, he's a billionaire. I was thinking about that today, Anthony. Actually, we should just get Flamini to come buy Arsenal out.
Might as well.
Scored a cracker at the toilet bowl as well. Easy stuff, innit, mate? Easy stuff. He scored a couple, didn't he, Flamini? Didn't he? He had that big League Cup game, didn't he? Where he got both goals.
Mate, I reckon you would score at the toilet bowl as well.
Yeah, of course I would, mate. Of course I would. Mate, I'd just whip one of them worldies in, wouldn't I, to be fair?
There you go. 2 free kicks and leave.
Semi-final, mate. Weren't a big rivalry semi-final as well. It was like an Arsenal-Tottenham kind of rivalry, that one.
Yeah.
With about 20 fans there watching.
Hey.
Leno was fantastic for a while. Games changed now, though. Luke said one of the worst fullbacks we ever had. Santos upset the fan base.
Agreed.
Daphne found them. Wait a minute, Catherine. Where's he? You're not doing your job properly. There you go. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to her.
Luke was at White Hart Lane when Fellini smashed one in the edge of the box in the League Cup. I was sat in the home end. Jesus, mate, that must have been hard.
Bloody hell.
G. Triglian would ping a 60-yard. That was what I was about. I was one of them. Just ping a ball.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know how it goes, mate. You know how it goes.
Standard procedure.
I even delivered the goods and showed you it.
So fair. Some people had me question my hands as well.
Exactly. Mikel just won Manager of the Year at the Football Awards. 5 seconds for Mikel. What's it? Oh, no, we always get the old hater, don't you, on to the next pitch, Triggs. So. You're lucky I've deleted the goals off, boys. Oh, I just have to put it through again for you. Just have to watch it one last time. Anyway, that's your birthdays. Just go into your tributes. It will be our last segment of the evening before we do the Desmonds. So, only one player today, guys. His name was Reg Lewis. I'll tell you what, mate. This guy had a goal-scoring record. So, born in 1920, Reg Lewis played 176 games for the Arsenal and scored 118 goals in 176 games.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mate, that's insane,
Prolific.
mate.
Prolific.
That is insane, mate.
Jesus Christ.
Could do him up front at the moment, mate, couldn't we? With them feet.
Mate, happily. Hey, warm welcome. Welcome with warm arms.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. So big tribute to Reg, who would have been 106 years old today.
Oh wow. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, mate. G saying go on, Reg. Margaret saying excellent. Jeanette saying clap to Reg as well. So we're going to go on to the finale of the show, which is obviously where Darius has put his big boy pants on. And we're going to be doing the Desmond scoring predictions. But this week, it's the FA Cup games.
Lovely.
Right, have you got the fixtures there, mate?
I can pull them up now.
You get the fixtures and I'll take our results. So there's 8 fixtures.
Yep, got them up here. Cool. So, starting with Wolves-Liverpool.
As you're the guest, mate, you can go first.
I'm going for a Liverpool win. I'm going to say 2-1.
Yeah, I fancy Liverpool to win this one, mate. I'm going to go 2-0.
Yeah, I think they wouldn't want to lose to a team twice in 1 week. That would be
Yeah.
pretty embarrassing.
Right, next game. Let's see what everyone else. Sorry, mate. I will grab everyone. Yeah, G going 2-0, Anthony going 2-0, and Andrew Mount going 1-0 Liverpool, Luke going 3-0 Liverpool. So everyone thinking Liverpool gonna do well. Catherine just saying Russo got WSL Player of the Season. I think Rice got Premier League Player of the Season. So well done to them.
Love it.
Jeanette going 2-1 Liverpool, Jason Cross going 2-1 Liverpool. Catherine going 2-0 Wolves.
Oh, hello. Cool. Next up, Mansfield Town and the mighty Arsenal.
I'm gonna go 4-0 Arsenal.
Okay. I'm gonna go 3-0 Arsenal. I think we'll rest so many players that we won't go too high scoring. So keep it neutral. Next.
Right, let's see what everyone else is going for. G's gone 5-0, Anthony's gone 6-0. Catherine's gone 5-1, Andrew's gone 3-0, Tessa's gone 4-0, Jason's gone 6-0, Luke's gone 5-0, Jeanette's gone 4-0. So everyone expecting some goals there.
Nice. I mean, that would be good. That would be unreal.
That's what we need, mate.
And then next is Wrexham versus Chelsea.
Drew first.
I'm going with a Chelsea win, and I'm gonna say I'll say 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, 3-1 Chelsea, I'll say. How about you?
I fancy that scoreline, to be fair. 2-0 Chelsea. Right.
Okay.
Cool. Next game. See what everyone else has gone for.
Yep.
Catherine gone 2-1 Wrexham. Georgina gone 3-2 Chelsea. Andy gone 3-1 Chelsea. Andrew gone 2-1 Wrexham. Luke going 2-1 Chelsea. Jeanette going 2-1 Wrexham. Tesh going 2-0 Chelsea. Spurs adopted a dog and it's lost already.
Oh dear. Next up, pretty big one to be fair. Newcastle City.
I think Newcastle are going to win this. I think, and I'll tell you why I think this. I think that he's got to weigh up that the 2 games after are massive for him in Real Madrid and West Ham. So I think he's going to definitely have to rest. And I think it's going to really work in Newcastle's favour. So I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle.
Okay. I'm going to go... I'm going to go 2-1 City. I think Newcastle will score, but I just can't see them sustaining the football they play. With the football they play, I just can't see it. So yeah,
let's see how this one goes. It'll be a mix out. Andrew going 2-1 Newcastle, Catherine going 3-1 Newcastle, Rosie going 3-2 Newcastle, Andy going 3-2 Man City, Georgina 1-0 City on penalties, Jason Cross 3-1 Newcastle, Jeanette 2-1 Newcastle, Tesh 2-1 Newcastle, Rosie going 13-2 Mansfield. She's obviously got steak in between her teeth at the moment, which is fighting so hard. And 2-1 City.
Wow. Mixed bag there, to be fair. Next one, Fulham Southampton. I think it's a tough game for Fulham, to be fair. But you first, obviously.
No, it's you first.
Oh, is it me? I'm going to say that Fulham win 2-1. I'm not confident on it, though, at all. But I think Fulham really struggle against weaker teams. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bit more nervy than that.
Now I'm going to go 3-0. Sorry. 3-0 Fulham.
Fair enough.
Georgina gone 2-0 Fulham. Catherine gone 3-1 Fulham. Andrew gone 3-1 Fulham. Jason gone 3-1 Fulham. Jeanette gone 2-1 Fulham. Anthony 1-1 Southampton to win on penalties. Next game.
Fair play.
Test gone 2-0 Fulham.
Port Vale Sunderland.
I'm going to go 2-0 Sunderland.
Yeah, fair. I'm going to go 3-0 Sunderland. Yeah, I can't see Port Vale getting anything out of that.
Andy gone 2-0 Sunderland. Tesh gone 3-0 Sunderland. Joy G gone 2-0 Sunderland. Luke Barwick gone 2-1 Sunderland. Andrew gone 2-1 Sunderland. Luke Barwick's gone 2-1 Port Vale. Jeanette's gone 2-0 Sunderland. So yeah, interesting one, that one.
Few Port Vales in there. Nice ground, to be fair. The next one, Leeds United and Norwich. I definitely think Leeds will win. So I think I'll go 2-0 Leeds.
I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds.
Nice.
G gone 1-0 Leeds. Kathy gone 3-2 Leeds. Tesh gone 3-1 Leeds. Andrew gone 5-1 Leeds. Anthony gone 2-0 Leeds. Rosie gone 4-0 Leeds. Jeanette gone 2-0 Leeds. Luke Barwick 2-2 Leeds on penalties. I'll tell you what, some right gimme quarter-final games if you get through. You look at like Leeds Norwich, you look at Port Vale Sunderland, you look at Fulham Southampton, you're like, actually, mate, you might land yourself not a bad quarter-final. That's
it, mate. Couple lower level teams still in there as well. The magic of the cup.
Is there one more?
Yeah. West Ham Brentford.
There's another one, mate, to be fair.
West Ham Brentford is the one I've got left.
This is a tricky one, mate. I really don't know how to call this one.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I really don't know how to call this one. This is one that will go extra time and penalties.
I'm gonna. Oh, is it you first? Mate. Oh yeah. I was about to drop all my knowledge.
I'm going to go 2-1. Oh, mate, I don't really know which way to go with this one. I'm going to go 2-1 Brentford.
Oh, wow.
I know. I'm going to go 2-1 Brentford.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to go West Ham at home. I'm going to go 1-0 West Ham, I think. I think they might just edge it.
Cool. All right, let's see where everyone's gone. Andy gone 2-1 Brentford. G gone 2-1 West Ham. Jeanette gone 1-0 West Ham. Brentford 2-2 for Catherine. Tesh has gone 1-0 Brentford. Oh, it's penalties. Could be the call, mate. Barwick 1-0 penalties. John Cross 3-1 Brentford. Andrew Matt 2-1 West Ham. But Hammers could rest players. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one, G. Right. Who do you think is going to be the top scorer out of all them?
Let me go back through my list of teams. I'm going to say, I think we might score the most, to be fair. I'm going to say Arsenal, I think.
No, mate, you've got to go for a player. Sorry.
The question is who starts for every team. That's the problem. I'll go with Calvert-Lewin.
I'm going to go with Jesus.
Okay, you think he'll start?
Why wouldn't he?
Who knows?
Why would he not start? Martinelli's good shout.
That's true.
Let's see what everyone's gone for. Luke Barwick, Jesus, Jason Cross, Jesus, Andrew Mount, Yokerez, Jeanette Eze, Georgina Martinelli. And you have Havertz. That's a good shout. That is a good shout, mate.
True, but I don't want to see him anywhere in the pitch.
What?
I don't want to see Havertz on the pitch against Mansfield.
Dominio, going Rosie.
It's a good shout, actually, to be fair.
Right, how many goals do you reckon we scored across the 8 games?
I'll say 20 goals. I'm hoping there's goals in every game, otherwise that will look really stupid.
I'm going to go for 22 goals.
Okay. Pretty close, to be fair.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. Do you want to have a little Brucey additional game?
Go on.
Didn't realise this again. Rangers versus Celtic in the cup.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go 1-1. I think does it go straight to pens, you know what? I'll say I'll say Celtic win it on pens.
I'm going to go 2-1 Celtic.
Oh, nice.
They can't play any worse. They did first half last week. Come on, the Greens, the hoops. Getting that rosy skin. Lovely, lovely.
Be careful what you say. Well,
yeah, that sounds about right. 8-2. 8-2. 8 to be a Rangers fan. I'd 8 to be a Rangers fan. Oh, here she goes, yo. She's getting a bit juicy now. Look, got a Wilder in. She wants to put the cash on it again. You sure you want to do that, Kieran Tierney scoring goals against you? Woo! Big old 90th minute equaliser. That was from the penalty spot, wasn't it? That was a bit of a stinger. I should have put collapse of the week Rangers. Crumble. That should have been Crumble.
Mate,
I let you off, Rosie. I let you off. You little biter. Proper nibbling, ain't you? Mention Rangers Celtic and she starts getting all hungry.
Oh dear.
Easy pickings. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for obviously your predictions. We'll now go into the back end of the show and we decide our MVP winners of the week. So, mate, as your guest, you get to decide who your MVP winner is. So, who's been your favourite person in the chat tonight?
Well, to be fair, it's a toss up between two for me. To be fair, but I think I'm gonna have to give it to Jason Cross. He's been giving me stick, and I think I've handled it pretty well. So, and I can always rate a man that gives it and can take it. So, yeah, give it to him this week.
I think Amaz is calling Prudy a kiss ass because she said you're the real MVP. I'm going to give you my MVP as it goes, sir. I think obviously come onto the show first time round. Absolutely smashed it. I think you deserve it, mate.
I appreciate that, mate. It's been a pleasure. Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the season, another appearance when hopefully we're at the parade, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. But with all the good, we do have the bad. So now we need to decide who's the Wally of the week. So, Wally of the week. Who are you giving in that chat Wally of the week to?
Well, to be fair, a certain someone up until I said my score prediction for Rangers Celtic, giving me a little stick there. So, gonna have to give it to Rosie. I think it's Rosie. She'll show me so much love, and then the prediction. So, hey, there you go. It's my Wally of the week. As much as I don't want to give it.
There you go, Rosie. You've got that one. I'm going to give my Wally of the week this week. Who am I going to give my Wally of the week to? I'm going to give it to Prudy for finishing bottom still, in the predictions, with a measly 5 points.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like I might get it next week if mine aren't on there. So yeah, let's see.
Well, you never know, mate. You never know. Just to let you know, is yours gold. Is yours gold, mate. If you want.
It is. It is, mate.
There you go. There you go. I reckon old Rosie enjoys being on there anyway. Me and you again. I've been Wally 3 times. I'll tell you what, you have been Wally 3 times, and for that,
You just made the list!
you can get on the list as well, Rosie. You can get on the list as well. For not making the pictures big enough, by the way. For spot the difference.
I need to make my screen bigger.
Yeah, she does a great job, mate, to be fair to her. Absolutely great job. And we do appreciate it. Obviously, mate, absolute incredible show tonight. I just want to thank you for coming on. And I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, mate, it was class. And thanks for having me on. And to everyone in the comments, thanks for the grillings. Look forward to catching up with you after. Yeah, hopefully we win the league and we can all celebrate together.
Absolutely, mate. And fingers crossed, 8 more games to go, 8 more games, 8 more times of basically going into games, shitting yourself, probably coming out of games thinking that you might need an ambulance, but we will get there. We will get to that point at some point. So, and look, we sit there and say that there's still like a League Cup final, there's still FA Cup games, there's still Champions League games. So that 8 games actually could be at least another 9-10 games on top of that.
Mate, we're in for the long run, mate. Heart beating every Wednesday, Saturday for the foreseeable, eh?
Mate, it's what you want to be in every trophy. It's what you got to part with. You know what I mean?
That's it, mate. That is it. Cheers to that.
Exactly. I'll cheers to that as well, mate. But look, obviously, thank you very much, mate. Tonight been absolute awesome getting you on. An absolute incredible debut show for you, and hopefully you will return. Thank you, everyone in the chat once again for making it for what it is. Some incredible engagement tonight. Thank you for obviously welcoming Darius on and treating him absolutely superbly. As I always say, the interaction is what makes this show. So please, please, please keep coming back and we'll make sure we'll keep smashing so many incredible shows. But look, it is time to go. Get some sleep and look forward to the weekend. And hopefully we'll get to the 6th round of the FA Cup. From me, from Darius, good night to you all. Good night.
See ya.